2015. Having said that, now welcome back again to our special meeting. This time I've learned my lesson. Last time I got too confused over this major whatever. So welcome to the special meeting of the Art and Culture Commission, scheduled for August 20th, 2015. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Deaver?
Here.
Oshigan?
Here.
Sahakian?
Here.
Sharikian?
Yes.
Chairperson Terhoevenessian?
Yes.
The agenda for the August 20th special meeting was posted on the bulletin board outside City Hall on August 18th, 2015. Item 2, oral communications.
None? Okay, let's go to
Item 3, business agenda. At 3A, action item. At 1, motion recommending the co-sponsorship with Brand Associates of a panel discussion seeking an identity, public art in Glendale, scheduled for October 22nd, 2015 at Brand Library and Art Center.
Okay, yes, go on.
Chair Terhoevenessian, Commissioner, City staff, there will be a panel discussion at the Brand Library on October 22nd. And this will include some members of the arts community, Joy Foyer from AFTA Productions, Robert Crouch. He's the interim executive director at the Pasadena Arts Council and the curator of the Access Festival, and also Mark Pally, curator of Current, the LA River project, and the artistic director of Glow, which is in Santa Monica. The panelists will describe and discuss successful public art projects with regards to logistics, lessons learned, funding, and how the projects benefited the cities, their cities, and helped to crystallize each city's identity. These are leading experts on the topic of public art and establishing a municipal identity. And the motion is recommending that the Commission co-sponsor this along with the Brand Associates.
Do we need any explanations, any discussions on that? If it's none, we could go for the motion. Would you like to say?
Yeah, I'd like to say a couple of things. This is a panel that Arlene and I and Joy have been talking about along the lines of finding an identity, a public art, an approach, a system, how to create the public art that we want to create in Glendale. So this is kind of the first step that I envision that we could do as a city, bring in people who have lots of experience in that, from Glow, from the great Art and Technology Festival in Pasadena, and just to discuss the issue. It's very important, I feel, that the Commission support this effort, because then they will bring in the city and the staff, and I would really love to have maybe some city council members present at this panel so that we can actually start thinking about how we can approach public art, how we can produce public art for our city. So I highly recommend we do this. There's no fiscal impact, and it's our first step forward, I believe.
I have a question.
Okay, go on.
Do we have financial responsibility?
No.
No fiscal impact.
There's no fiscal. I need to mention that Arts and Culture Commission is always there to support any great art event in the community, any cultural and art event. And we are there always for all good suggestions and great ideas that comes along. And as long as this has nothing to do with the budget, it makes it much more possible for us to show our gratitude and do whatever needs to be done. Okay, any questions? There was, yes, comment.
Oh, thank you, Chair Terhoevenessian and members of the Commission. I just have a quick legal point. If you could please advise staff which one of you will be attending, how many of you will be attending. If there's 2 Commission members, that's okay. If there's 3, we will have to notice a special meeting. So that's my only word of caution.
Is that for discussion? So because it's a public art discussion component as opposed to just attending event, is that why?
Yes, it is considered under the law. It could be considered a meeting, and under the Brown Act, we would need to, if there was 3 or more commission members, it would be a quorum. We would need to notice a special meeting.
Because it's a forum, but if we were just attending an event that was a sponsor and it's an event preceding all of us being there isn't a public meeting, it's the fact that there's a potential conversation.
Correct, yeah, there's a little bit of a distinction there, but yeah, yes, you are correct. This is closer to a meeting than the other example that you just cited, so yes.
But there's no envisioned conversation between commission members. It's the panel, and there are questions to the panel from the public, which may include commission members. I will be the only commission member as part of the panel. I don't understand how that's...
If you could just, in any case, advise us who will be attending, and then we'll look at it a little closer to make sure that if we do need to notice it, we'll consider the legal issues. But if you could let us know, at minimum, who plans on attending, so that we can really take it under submission and advise you accordingly.
Can I add on to that? You know, since lots of community events happen, and most of us, or a large number or whatever, we participate and we go to that. That's different. We go and view something and come back. Since there might be, even though we are not consulting with each other, if there is a panel question and answer, or if there is any kind of questions or suggestions made. Let's say if you are there, if Ms. Deaver is there and makes a suggestion, I say, yes, I agree with that, because we really need to do that. That all goes with the Brown Act, that is against Brown Act. So there is an interactive situation between the panel and the audience. So that's why the numbers of people participate. Let's make it clear, I think most of us will be there. If not, the majority will be there, because I know Commissioner Deaver wants to be there. You would like to be there, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to be there. You are part of it, and
I won't be there. No,
okay,
no, I'm just joking.
so all 5 of us, now if one gets it or doesn't, we would be on the safe side if we would make it a special kind of event, so that there would be no misunderstanding and problem. Yes, Commissioner Saki.
Just for a point of clarification, this is more in lines of the fact that it's a forum environment, not so much connected to the fact that we're co-sponsoring the event.
Correct. It doesn't really have to do with the fact that you're co-sponsoring it. Any public body, like the City Council, if they were present, if there was more than 2 of them present, we would also have to schedule. It would be like a joint meeting between the 2 of you. But thank you for letting us know, and we will note that, yes.
What does that entail then? Calling a special meeting in another space? I mean,
We'll get more people.
No, but I mean, what does it take? What are the procedures? Do we have to bring the gavel up there and then call a meeting?
No, it's not a commission meeting. It's just a special
It's
meeting.
a special meeting of the commission.
It's public notice.
There would just be noticing requirements we'd have to observe.
Just noticing the public. That's it.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
So, having said that, I think we have gone through any comments we want to add on.
Did we make a motion?
We have not.
No, we need to make a motion.
Did
Motion
we?
about what?
I think for the sponsoring.
The co-sponsorship.
I'll move
Yes,
to recommend
well,
co-sponsoring.
out of the way
Second.
he put it, I thought he was
I thought he
did.
putting a motion.
So, okay,
Yeah,
so
we-
I seconded.
you seconded, so the motion goes, Arts and Culture Commission is sponsoring this special event. Okay.
We have to have a vote.
We have to vote.
We
Roll
have
call.
to vote.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Sharikian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Chairperson Derhovanesian.
Yes. Okay, now, should we go to some comments? Do we have time? Okay, now we'll open the forum for any special comments that we need to add on, and if I have any special.
No, I'm okay.
It seems none. I think everybody we are at.
Lost our audience. We had like 10 people.
It's not the audience. I think we had too many things to go through today, and it was very exciting. But and the timeline also, we need to be elsewhere, some of us. So
Just want to make a comment.
Yes.
Before. I want to welcome Commissioner Shant, our new commission, and we are looking forward to work with him for the next at least 2 years, maybe 4, hopefully. And thank you for joining us. That's a good news.
Thank you.
Yes, I thought we did at the beginning, and yeah, so welcome back again. Anyhow, wonderful. I think you would have a great time. There is a lot happening here, and our staff and department does a lot of wonderful things in our community. So thank you for being part of all the decisions that are going to be made. With that, okay, let's adjourn the special meeting of August 20, 2015. I like the last part.